eBay scammers. I'm just done. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about getting scammed on eBay with eBay buyers. I'm sure I'm not alone in this, but I am fed up with eBay siding with a buyer for every single situation. Over 20 years on eBay, and I still am amazed at the decisions that they make. So let's talk about it. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Angie. Welcome in. This is Angie Resells. I am a part-time reseller that's been selling on eBay for over 20 years. I buy liquidations, items from the bins, yard sales, thrift stores, and I resell them on eBay for a profit. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe. Okay, so I don't know what's going on lately, but it seems that people will think of anything to scam. And it's just a culture. It's a culture that eBay is allowing it to happen. I know, it's a part of us doing business now, right? But that doesn't mean I can't complain about it. Doggone it. It aggravates the tar out of me that we have to accept this. This week I had two, take that, 2.5, we're going to say, 2.5 people that are doing, trying to use the eBay system to scam sellers. Okay, the first one is this right here. It is a headphone set. You use it to watch TV. So people who watch or are hard of hearing, or you are in a room with someone else and don't want them to hear the TV, they can watch TV from their headset with this little receiver, okay? This was brand new. Brand new headsets, brand new receiver. I sent it out and the buyer said, oh, wait, it was open box. So I tested it 100% because I know I do liquidations sometimes, and sometimes items just don't work. That's a part of life. So I really try to test everything and make sure it's spot on. So I tested it, worked perfectly, was in brand new condition, sent that thing out. About 5 days after they received it, I get a message that says, this thing never worked to begin with. And I said, okay, send it back. I thought maybe they just didn't know how to work it. Some people are not tech savvy, that's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing. Because I got back these nasty, disgusting, crunchy headphones. Yeah, they had a set, and they even went so far as to take my label off and put it on this one. You see it's no longer on here. They have it kind of pushed on there. Yeah, they did that. Now granted, was it the same model? Yeah, I think it's an older version of the same thing, but this thing is beat up and old and nasty. I would never ever sell something like this. You have to put that on your ear, folks. No, that's nasty. So of course I go to eBay, and eBay said, oh yeah, we'll help you. We have to close the case in the buyer's favor first, and then you do an appeal. Okay. Thank you so much, person who isn't even in the United States, for helping me with that. So they closed the case in the buyer's favor. I filed the appeal, and they say, well, they must not have known. They must not have known that they were sending back the wrong item. So, oh well. So there you go. $45 plus $13 shipping each way in the garbage. And then there's this one. Sold this, which I showed you on the video before. I tested it. It was in perfect condition. The guy gets it, has it for several days, and then said, oh, well, I wanted this, but, oh, let me start back up because I bubble wrapped this thing. It wasn't this size, okay? It was like monster packaging, 3 layers of regular bubble wrap, 3 layers of the padded bubble wrap in a box, in another box. Nothing was happening to this. And the thing that aggravates me the most is it was only going about 2 hours away from me. 2 hours, okay? And he said, well, the tape deck is falling apart. It doesn't work. And he shows me this picture, this little front picture of the corner and said, it's coming apart. Here's what he's talking about. So I pay to get this back, and you can see right there, it is coming apart. Except for this is not something that could possibly happen in shipping. Right there. That can't happen in shipping. That comes from somebody getting my item, taking the screws out, removing whatever part they must have been missing, and then putting it back together poorly so that it looks like it was damaged in shipping. Another one bites the dust. I should have just said, here's your money back. But it's the principle of the matter. I don't want to just give somebody their money back without them sending the item back to me. So I had him send it back to me, and now I have to give him his money back when it is blatantly obvious that he took parts out and did this to it. Because this did not happen in shipping. It's not damage that could have happened in shipping, you know? So that's another one this week. So I guess I'm just annoyed. And then today, luckily this one didn't go to fruition. I should say this from the beginning, I don't accept returns. Okay? I understand that we have to take back returns if something's wrong with an item. I completely understand that. But typically, I just have always had no returns on my listings. I've always had it that way. But I stand behind my items 100%. So if something is wrong with something, of course, I will take care of it. I've always believed in that. But unfortunately, this was somebody who just said the size is wrong in this shirt. They bought a white shirt and said the size is wrong. And then, of course, they say, I worked there for 7 years or 4 years, so of course I know the size is wrong. And I said, okay, actually that was my daughter's shirt, and she is that size, but I put in measurements for every item of clothing. I just do. I put in the measurements. So all you had to do is look at the measurements and you could have seen what size it is or if it fits you. Because let's face it, guys, clothes fit differently. From one item to the next, from one brand to the next, whatever, they do. So you check the measurements to make sure it's going to fit you. So I sent that to her, and then she goes for typical eBayer. She tries to open a claim and say, there are spots all over this, stains all over the shirt. What? Okay, so did I tell you that we had a hurricane last week and we had no internet and electricity for 5 days? Yep, got a negative for that because I didn't respond to somebody. I had no internet. I couldn't respond to you, dude with a shirt. I'm sorry. As soon as I had internet, I responded to you. But you had already left me negative feedback in 2 days. And did I tell you someone totaled my car last week? So I guess maybe I'm just having one of them days that I'm like, ah, somebody is on my last darn nerve. Okay, moral of the story is, I think I'm going to switch to accepting returns. At least when you accept returns, you can say the buyer pays shipping. And more than likely somebody will, people are still going to say the item is damaged. But honest people might return it. And if you get something that's not in the same condition, you can give them a discounted refund. Not exactly sure how that works, but I do know that they do have that option. And maybe with the discount that I get for being top rated plus, that it would make up for some of these returns that I get that are just obviously scams. But I know that returns are a part of doing eBay. I'm just voicing frustration because it's frustrating. It really is. You take the time to, clean an item, make sure it's perfect, test it, list it, take pictures, ship it, and do all that just for someone who knows the system and knows that eBay will side with a buyer 100% of the time. So it discourages people from wanting to sell like really good stuff when someone can literally do this and you have no recourse whatsoever. But I take it with a grain of salt because I know it's part of doing business, and I'm frustrated right now, but 5 minutes from now, I'm going to be just perfectly fine and know that I'm going to keep listing and keep selling. And yeah, it's about $150 worth of loss. But in the course of my business, that's pretty low. That's pretty low. I'm pretty fortunate of not having super high returns. So it's just unusual for me to have 2 in the same week that I also totaled my car and had a hurricane. But don't get discouraged, okay? If you have returns, live with it, move on. Make sure that you go and block that bidder so that they don't purchase any of your items again, because the last thing you want is the same first person swindling you twice. So make sure you put that bidder on your blocked bidder list. And other than that, c'est la vie. It is what it is, okay? Okay, so I guess the moral of that tirade was we all have bad days. And we all have days that are super discouraging, even seasoned veterans that have been doing this for a very long time. But it's part of being a business owner. And I know that. I am just on here as a way to say it's okay to be super frustrated. It's okay to be super annoyed sometimes. But I will tell you that that is not a reason to give up. eBay is a great platform to make a lot of money. You can do it from home. You can start with your own items. You can build a business, and it's extremely successful most days. Everyone has an off day. So don't let something like this discourage you for more than a little bit of time. Get your little rant out like I just did and move on. We have a weekend coming up. I plan on making a lot of sales. Let's focus on that. On another note, so let's move past the ugliness that has happened to me this week in the eBay land. And let's talk about other things. I am getting a mystery box that I'll be unboxing coming up hopefully early next week. It is from Van, who sends items to the bin pickers. Yay! I got in contact with him, and he has pulled together a mystery box for me. I can't wait to see what's in there. I'm going to be sharing that, and I think it's going to be, who knows? I have no idea what he's sending at all. He said mystery box. I said, I'm in. So we're going to see about that. And hey, I am looking for other resellers who might want to do a collaboration, live video, chats, or something. So if you are a reseller and are interested in doing a collaboration, maybe doing a live video even once a week, something like that, definitely hit me up, because I'm looking for somebody who is looking to grow their channel and just put out some good information. Would love to team up with even more than one person, because I think doing a joint effort and answering questions or having a topic is kind of fun. It will be interesting, different perspective for my channel. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. And if you're a newbie and you want to come on and ask questions or whatever, I'd love to have that too. Somebody who's just starting out on eBay and wants to ask questions about the platform. It might be really super informative for new people coming in. So if you are interested, send me an email, AngieResells@gmail.com, or you can message me below. And then next video will probably be tomorrow. I'm going to talk about what sold, and then we have some other things coming up, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure you subscribe, and right beside there you can hit the bell notifications to be notified next time I am on here. And that's it for today. Freak out over. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.